Why, hello there, Nice Tale here. I hope this video finds you well. Today I'm bringing you a summary of a knife I have done a full review on. The full review will be linked down in the description. This is the Miguron Bologna. This is a big knife, budget knife, great price, just straight up, but it is a big knife, so you have to be wanting a big knife. Let's see, you got slightly over 4 inches of blade, 9 1/8 overall. Yeah, it's a big knife. Full specs are in the full review, so we're not going to do that. But what are we looking at here? We're looking at a liner lock, well, kind of a shadow box liner lock, with G10 steel liners, 14C28 and blade steel. It is a flipper with a fuller that can be used for reverse flicking. It is on bearings. This is and it's also got titanium pocket clip. This is an excellent knife. It just is. I like that they put their logo because it's, not like words. It's a kind of an abstract logo. Enough of an abstract logo, or designy logo, I guess. On the pivot, very clean blade. Got sort of a gray PVD finish on this thing overall. This one particular one has the... what's it called? G-Mascus. It's like Damascus G10. Handles. There are other variants, there are quite a few variants, plain variants, all different kinds of things. All of them of this knife are good. There's even a smaller version of this knife, that's a dog. Hello, dog. I'll be with you in just a minute. There's a smaller variant of this knife that is not small. It's like still 3.3 inches of blade or something like that. Yeah, still quite sizable. Comes down to pretty good thinness. Like this is pretty thin behind the edge. Not bad blade stock. Crown spine, big fuller, decent amount of room to drop, great plunge grunt, and sharpening choil, which can definitely be used. I imagine after a few sharpens, maybe you might feel like you're rolling into it a little bit, but for me, I still feel pretty comfortable and like I have a decent amount of room away from it. But honestly, it's super comfortable in this hand too, or this position. I will say the stop pin is not great PVD, so it stands out a little bit, but I imagine that would wear off pretty quickly, so no big deal there. Flipper is extremely well designed. This is a straightforward flipper, and even though it's not like super in front of the pivot, man, that thing kicks. It is really good. Yeah, the whole knife is really good. You've got great access to the lock bar. I mean, this is all sticking out here. With a little bit of jimping. That I don't usually like jimping, but this is not that, like, I don't like jimping when it actually puts out like bumps. When you just put in some ridge jimping, like just here, I'll show you. I'm not fond when the jimping is actual full cutout. All right, for like this VV Elementum. Even though I like that knife, I prefer just some texture here and giving you a more solid bar to interact with and engage with, because when you have the jimping sticking out, you obviously come into contact with the peaks of the jimping first, and you can get hot spots. Super comfortable when it's done right, and it's done right here. Easy disengagement, tons of lock bar access. Not completely drop shut, but I mean, it's a budget knife, who cares? It's still smooth, shake shut, it's really good. Pretty decently thick, it is. It's a big knife. As you can see, it's pretty thick compared to our standard Conspirator here. So you're definitely in for a large experience. It is 100% a large knife. The smaller one will, of course, be different. Still, despite that size, it's not that heavy. Got some nice milling in there. Got a full backspacer. Also, this looks like just black G10. Titanium clip that actually... it could use a little bit more rise in the front, but it's super comfortable, and it works really well. Like, I'm not going to say that this is bad. This is great. It's not deep carry, but with the thickness and everything, it's easy to get in and out of your pocket. It is a reversible clip. You got a lanyard hole back there. Yeah, it's doing great stuff. All T8 hardware, which is just always something we love to see. Or at least I do. And anybody who's had to deal with stripped out T6s probably will agree with me. But this is almost pocket sword, but it's not quite that big. It does have enough of a slender thing that it really is quite carryable, despite its size. And of course, there are variants. It is centered. Yeah, pretty much centered. It actually doesn't look that. Why doesn't that look centered? There we go. Yeah, it's mostly centered. It's maybe a tiny bit off. I don't think there's any play in here. Oh, there is. That's... Yeah, we're centered. For a second there, it looked off this side, but it's not. It's just how I was holding it. No play. Play's gone. Action's the same. Yeah, this is well done. This is a great knife. These things are very well priced. I will link them down below. They're definitely worth checking out if you need a big knife that kind of just works as a good, comfortable, great knife. Miguron does some great budget stuff. Sometimes it can be a little hit or miss. Sometimes their high-end stuff can be a little hit or miss. But for the most part, yeah, they do a really good job, especially for the price points that they're asking. I mean, this is a budget knife. This is well under $75, which is my budget territory. Yeah, this is a win all day. I mean, this is a lot of knife for what you're paying. I like the Valona a lot. It's definitely been fun, and I'm glad I finally got one, because they've been out for a while now, and I wanted to check one out, but just sort of always got pushed off for something else. That seems to be the name of the game for quite a few knives that I've checked out. It's always like, oh, hey, I finally got this because it's been out for a while, but it got pushed off because there was something of more interesting or higher priority that I wanted to grab. Limited funds, yeah, that's what you do, right? But this one's good. This one's good. Actually, I would say this one is great. Also, even the crowning goes down into here, so it's a pretty comfortable forward draw. I just want to mention that. Overall, the Vigueron Valona is, you know, a large but straightforward liner lock, but yeah, it's really good. This is a good knife. This is a good knife to check out, to consider grabbing for the price that they're at, and I'm definitely gonna say that it's recommendable. I don't want to spend too much marketing on this thing because it's just... I'll just end up saying it's good like 1,000 times over and over again. So let's end things here, actually. Nice quick summary. Oh, imagine that. A summary that's actually quick. That's a novel idea. But I'm going to end things here. Say thanks for watching. Consider liking and subscribing. And really consider actually grabbing one of these things. Whether you lose... I would appreciate if you use a link down below if I have an Amazon link. If it's not an Amazon link, I don't get anything from it, so you don't have to use it. But I'm still going to link it because it's worth checking out. But if there is an Amazon link and you do use that, I greatly appreciate that. But either way, this is worth checking out if you in need of knives or you like knives. This is a fun one. Just big, straightforward, very almost budget Shirogorov-y. Yeah, it's kind of got like XM24 meets Shirogorov on a budget vibes, which is kind of weird to say, but it is what it is. That'll do it for me. Thanks for watching. See you later. Have a great day, or continue having a great day, preferably.